Alright. We can finally get started, I see.
How long will it take if I set out from here?
Shut up. Let's see, where's the marker? Alright, it's down there. What the f... Where? Okay, I'm gonna have to jump down. That's fine, I can do that. Oh, oh, oh. Hold on a moment. Alright, we want to go over there. Talk to me. Speak. Speak.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it!
Yes.
This must be Fontaine's port. Wow. Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
Yeah, I've kind of already unlocked the entire map of Fontaine. But I haven't done the story mission yet, so let's get to it.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think?
Sure, man.
Good idea! Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
I agree. The sibling,
The
yes.
more we can learn, the better.
I remember
So,
the sibling.
What do you think the Hydro Archon's like?
Don't know, don't
Will we
care.
get along?
Is she hot?
Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means. To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
The sibling,
The more we
yes.
can learn, the better.
I remember
So-
the sibling.
What do you...
If you ask me, it's
too
a
loud.
tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
You, civilians,
Yeah, I didn't
talk
expect
now.
that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
What do you mean? I'm right here. Answer me.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice
Oh,
you
oh, oh.
standing here listening.
I see.
Hi!
I saw her.
We're
I've seen her.
travelers
I
new
saw
to
her, I've seen
Fontaine,
her.
And we had something we wanted to ask, but you seemed to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact,
I
it's
love
a
that
case
low
that was just
polygon
heard a few
ship.
days ago.
Ugh.
Really? Like a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives.
Sure.
Whether something is true or not
What?
simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether
Shut
the
up.
story being
Yes,
acted
it
out on the
is.
stage is splendid enough.
Are you acoustic?
Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
Been a while since I've heard any opera. I must have been a kid.
But,
I liked it. I
shouldn't
didn't
court
think it was
cases
terrible.
be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette. as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
She said the
a
thing.
machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
My god, that name. A judgment device created by the Archon. So this is the Nation of Justice. Alright.
You're a trees? Is it some kind of machine too?
Trees Mécanique Coordinates.
Yes. We should check it out
Did I
if
say
we get
that
the
right?
chance.
I don't care.
Wait, I almost forgot to ask you a question.
What happened to the audio?
Oh, that's easy.
What happened to the audio?
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In
Something's
that
wrong.
case, I am afraid it's going
know
to
where
be
the
a
audio
tad more difficult.
Huh. Is the
Oh,
Hydro Archon super busy taking
there we
care
go.
of a... Wait,
okay.
didn't you say that she's
Whoops.
always at the Opera House?
Whoops.
No, Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to
I
make
see
an
that
appointment is
hydroculite.
simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon.
What is that
Though she
thing?
may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people
Can I
can't
fuck
get
it?
enough of her.
That's my question. Can I
First
fuck
time
it?
Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Calling a
Hang
god a
on.
mascot.
This is
I
still
like this
Fontaine's
place.
Archon you're talking about. You should show
Yeah.
some more respect.
I was about to say, what?
Yes, you're
What the hell are you
right.
talking about?
I guess
Calling
I
a
should
god
at
a
least try to be
mascot.
a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Nouvelette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House.
Let's go.
But who knows how long making
Let's
an
go to the Opera
appointment
House.
will take. Guess we could have a look around
We
the
look
city
like
in
the
the
kind of
meantime.
person that will wait for appointments.
What are you looking over there for?
One of the main characters relevant to the story is standing over there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe something's the
A
matter.
cat girl.
She isn't going to jump into the water, is she?
Can I fuck it?
Maybe we better go check on her.
Can I put my dick in the cat? I shouldn't be saying that. Shit. Can I make it though? Okay, hold on. Okay, so there's a thing there. Okay, but before we keep going with that, Kaya, get your butt over here. Here he is.
This will be interesting.
I haven't touched him since the beginning of the game. Get up. Okay, I haven't touched him since the beginning of the game. Without context, that sounds weird. What I mean is I haven't used him at all. But he's still a pretty useful bridge, I suppose.
Freeze! Cool it!
Can I? No! Get up! Get up, big man. There we go. Hello, citizens. It is I, God. Oh, hold on. Okay, I think I can switch back to my boy Ito. And the crowd goes wild. Ito pulls his cock out, and the crowd goes wild. That would be crazy. I think I fucked it up. We'll see. Can I make it though? I think I can. Just gotta go nice and slow. Nice and steady. Okay. We can speed it up a bit now. We made it! Talk to me, Lynette. I already know your name. I have you as a character, but I haven't leveled you up.
Hello there. Excuse me.
Do
Are
it.
you alright?
Jump.
Huh?
I dare you. I
I'm
double
fine.
dare you, motherfucker.
Thanks.
Can I swear during a
okay
live
then.
stream? I don't think I
I
can.
just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
Who cares?
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there.
Is she actually gonna kill herself? Don't do it, man.
You're pointing at the sea.
Our enemies are on the other
you saying
side.
that you and your brother
across
lived in
I
the
don't
water?
remember. What, how did it go? That's the
No
race
people
Fontaine.
call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now,
On the
it's
other
been
side of the
completely
sea,
submerged.
our
We would
enemies.
skip and jump,
Yeah.
tossing sand in the wind.
She really be trying
The
to
sun shone
imitate the goat.
brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry.
Can I swallow you
Paimon
whole?
doesn't really get what you mean.
Neither do I, but
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
no.
Oh, and
I
you
just thought she was gonna kill herself, so I wanted to record it.
Thanks for looking
My
after my
album.
sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyney, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Put some pants on, my
you.
guy.
Paimon
Jesus.
is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
That's
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
I think you should shut up.
Seems you were right,
I'm
Paimon.
mean.
We are quite similar.
There's no need to be mean.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh. Audio cut out a little bit there.
Oh, that. It's from a in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin?
The lag. Jesus Christ. I open up another tab and this fucking happens. My God.
Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still
I'm
haven't
playing on a
formally
toaster.
greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Hallo. Hallo. Mein Name ist Nikoni.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh.
Is that a
alright
threat,
then.
big boy?
Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly
Hey.
take you once I finish things here.
It works
Please
out then.
follow me.
How about you follow me instead? I ain't no follower. Can I fuck that thing though? God damn it. I can't help myself. I was about to say, shouldn't we be going that way? So, one thing that's always bothered me, I've been playing this game for like, you know, for a while now. Oh, wait, cutscene. Yeah, I wish I would have chosen the male traveler.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well,
Just due to the simple fact that I like his boots more. That's it. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Sorry. Hey, I'm famous. Bitch, I'm adorable. I'm famous.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
Nahida must have told her or something.
My dear people, rich and poor,
That's me.
those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all.
What?
Raise
Damn,
your
she's rude.
glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation.
My nation
Come,
now.
let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Not that distant. Sumeria's like right around the corner. Just saying.
Is she talking about us?
Nah. Surely. We holding a class. Yeah, they're all doing the Hitler salute. Hey, she said to raise your hands. She didn't specify how.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
I like how when she's talking, her lips aren't moving. And by the way, wake, turmoil and chaos. I've done nothing but fix the problems of the other nations, and I will now fix your problems.
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the
What do you
notion
mean?
of such meaningless
You
weariness.
a god, but I'm standing
You
right
can be
here.
rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity.
I wish I would have gotten Farina when I tried to pull for her. Isn't she like one of the best
Of
supports in the
course,
game, if
seeking
not
an
the
audience
best?
with me is the most sensible
She's
thing
kind of
to
like
do.
Bennett
It will
2.0.
allow you to truly behold my power and
Maybe, I don't
witness
know.
my authority.
I only used her for the trial run.
Intelligent people always gather
And in
under
events when
the
she's, available for
correct
use.
banner.
But hey, I tried to pull for her. Nothing.
I, Fosalor, hereby
That scared
welcome
me.
you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yay! Another quest that's gonna take about a week to finish.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
Nah, it's been 20 minutes since I started. Oh right.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
Why are you complaining, man?
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
Saves us the trouble of going to look for her, man.
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Sure.
Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Feels like she can't get over herself. Yeah, let's take her down a peg, shall we?
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the
Cannot
welcoming
fuck the god,
ceremony
though.
still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Oh, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise!
I like you.
Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Yes, I am mighty.
What's all
Praise
the
me.
commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
OMG,
Of course.
yes, Queen.
That's the
drama.
blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about.
White
Lady
women.
Farina
Jesus
came here to
Christ.
personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Am I actually gonna fight her?
Got to see this.
All right, come
I
on.
knew Lady Farina would
Bring
never
it.
disappoint.
Bring it. I'll clobber you with my giant Ito shaft.
Yes, but
Of course, I
don't
mean
get
the
too
sword,
excited
not
now.
his.
My
Yeah.
dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
Does she like them or not?
You
Fuck
may
me.
consider this my reward to all of you.
Thank you. How
I have
benevolent.
determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land.
Oh,
just
for real.
as you were
All right,
hoping
come on.
to see.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting
Bring
a
it.
little ahead of ourselves?
Bring it on. The dull blade. Ah! I'll take all of you on. Come on.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
I know.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
You want some too?
Stand down, Clorend.
Yeah,
I admire her
chloricide,
bravery. Few have the
chlorophilia.
courage to draw their sword
Chloride.
against a god.
Chloride.
She is
Yeah.
obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately,
Beat you with the,
people nowadays
flat end of
only
my
crave
dull
to be
sword.
thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Chicken.
Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that
Chicken.
interesting.
Coward.
On Aranius, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see.
You sound old.
Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this
I
traveler
like face.
in another kind
Travelers
of
having none of
duel.
it.
A duel in court!
So,
All right.
hold on.
Now that'll be worth seeing.
So, to recap, the reason that we're seeking out this god is that she may have information about our sibling. That's literally it. That's the only reason we've even been traveling to these nations. Going to a nation, asking the god if they have information about our sibling, solving their problems, learning that they don't know shit about our sibling, and moving on. Yeah, although we have learned some stuff about our sibling, you know, he came like 500 years ago or whatever. He's a leader of the Abyss Order. Abusi, yeah.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. With such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
We literally just arrived here. We haven't committed any crimes. We did commit a crime, because we literally just challenged the god in front of our people, so we did commit a crime. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial.
Honestly, just the
It's
fact...
obvious, isn't it?
Just the fact that I challenged you to a duel is enough to put me in court. That would be enough in any medieval setting. Just looking in the wrong direction of a king or a noble or whatever, you're dead.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
What the fuck are you talking about?
So that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
Yeah, because she created them.
You call that obvious?
Are you stupid?
What kind of law is that? Wait.
Obvious.
You mean Paimon?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun.
Put some
but if you would allow
pants
me
on,
to
my guy.
interject, I don't
is-
think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
Well, she is an object.
Tell her,
but-
Lyney! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
You are an object, though.
Ah, great
Oh,
magician
that
Lyney,
scared the shit out of me.
my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show.
Your Honor, you weren't
So,
even there.
with such an audience gathered
So
here,
do us the kindness
allow
of
me
shutting
to
the
perform
fuck
a
up.
trick for everyone.
God damn it, I keep swearing. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, what are they putting on me? Is that a choker? But, oh my god, they actually put a choker on Paimon.
Ta-da!
It's kind of kinky, not gonna lie.
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey! When did Lyney do that?
Have you ever heard of a love hotel? There's plenty of those things there. That's not a pat on the back. That's just
There.
holding out your
As you
arm.
can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
My magic is never giving up. So
I thought it was
shut
pretty
up.
good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Ah, I see what you did there. You cheeky little shit. She's gone insane. Quick, put her down.
Amusing. Very amusing, Lyney. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy.
Plot twist.
With you here,
Sanji is
today's
gay.
performance can
Wait, no,
finally
no.
be called
Zoro and Sanji are gay. Luffy is dead. And the One Piece is Nami's tits.
In which case,
That's gonna be the
consider
biggest plot
matter
twist
of
ever.
Your trial resolved. The god of justice
Woohoo.
will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
Sure. Sure,
I
man.
look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Lyney and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Can I see our Lachino now? That's the only reason I'm doing this now. Okay, almost 30 minutes. No Arlecchino spotted. So, yeah, the story quest sucks.
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. We never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Shitty, because, again, no Arlecchino. Do you know what that was going to happen? Yeah, he probably
Don't
did.
mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did
Sure.
a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy.
Isn't this the land of theater or whatever? This was probably all staged. I hate this place.
So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
Yeah, can I
She can be a
fuck it?
bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
So can I fuck it?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Lyney. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious
your
stage
slave,
in
but
Fontaine,
sure.
the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
What's your crime, man? What's your crime?
When
You've
there are
been-
no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances.
Dude has been performing incest
To
with
the
his
people
sister.
of
I bet
Fontaine,
that's his
the
crime.
line between a trial and a
Cheeky little
performance
bastard.
can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Sure, man.
My brother's
Come
always
on.
excited to make new friends.
Is he now?
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
I'm sorry, Paimon. Are you bored? No one asked you to tag along.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Can I, like, just go by myself? I don't like... Wait, no. I was about to say I don't like this character, but I take it back. Because Arlecchino is the father. Kind of weird, I know, but she's the father of this guy, the sister, and Fishbowl.
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
That's just a bag. That's just a bag. What do you mean magical pocket? That's just a bag.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
I don't know, put condoms in it?
About
That's
that.
what I would do.
You asked me before about the prophecy, right? I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine.
Am I the prophesized?
It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Womp womp.
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed
Womp
away.
womp.
That sounds pretty
Too
gloomy.
bad. Womp womp.
Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
Unlucky, I guess. Unlucky. Sucks
There
to be
are
them.
lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath.
Call me Percy Jackson.
Others
son
say
of
that the
Poseidon,
people of Fontaine
god of the
never
sea.
heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what
crap.
matters.
I didn't mean to press
There
that.
hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
Inject
Even
these
the
nuts in your
people
mouth.
in Fontaine don't know what sin
Just
they committed.
shut up. Take me
Wouldn't
to the
it be
goddamn
better
theater.
just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years,
low
the
pixel
water
boat.
levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Yeah, I know.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death.
Hey, they're just
We
civilians.
hope that at least the
so-
people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Just call it a bag. It's a
Everyone
bag.
gets it? It's like preparing
this
for a
guy.
rainy day. But this is more than a bit of rain.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny
Shut up,
specks
man.
in the grand scheme of things.
Shut up.
Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they
Stop
say.
it, I'm gonna break something. Okay. I have my Poketo. My monster Poketo monster. Damn, this place is nice. Oh. Can I fuck it? Wait. Let's check that Robotussi. Robotussi!
What's this? Ah, so you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
By order of the Hydra
What?
Archon, put this
You
bag
mean
on your
you
head.
don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Take me home!
We hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
Dude, just fast travel. Ever heard of that?
All right, I'll take it.
You should have just taken it from
I
the
guess
beginning.
I just feel that being
Waste of my
dissolved
time.
into the water doesn't
Playing
necessarily
this
mean
game is a
death.
waste of my time, to be honest. But I like it. I like. Fuck this shit, man.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about.
I prefer brunette.
My apologies for not recognizing
I
you
prefer
earlier.
a hot petite girl. I should have chosen the male chap.
Oh,
I really like his boots.
a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
Mihoyo, please, please let us change the traveler's gender, even if it's for only a limited time. Please, I beg of you.
Thanks. Please,
Like a
also thank the
limited
magician
time
on my
event
behalf when you get
Where,
the chance.
You can choose to change your traveler. Like, I guess they switch minds, they switch places, and you can choose whether to keep your current traveler or to switch one, or to switch it out. And then, you know, the one that you were using becomes evil. You know, I don't know, man. Something like that could be interesting. And it would provide a different experience
I don't want
to
that
players.
thing. Way I see
who are
it, if
sick
the
of this
prophecy's true,
shit.
it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
The sun is gonna eat the earth in about 1 billion years. But let's not worry about that right now.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Yeah, put it on your head.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks.
Should have just taken it from the.
It's just that
Should have just taken it from the start.
if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have
I'm
now.
not telling you to move. Just take it.
I'd really rather not.
Bech. You stupid Bech. Bech. And the other guy. Stupid Bah. Bah. Alright, Lynette. I gave everybody their fanny packs.
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets?
Again, they're bags.
That was fast. Yes,
Bags.
but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Put some pants on.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, get on your hands and knees.
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
I'm
So,
not your
you want to
errand
collect
boy.
materials? Just tell us what the materials
errand
look like
girl,
and we'll
in
help.
this case.
Many hands make light work.
We could
Oh,
be
that would be
lady
much
boy.
appreciated. We'll
Even
need
better.
some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Hold on. I just had an idea. Give me a sec. Never mind. I'll do it afterwards. I was gonna set up my camera, but my my quote unquote bed is a mess, and I don't really feel like moving things. So screw it. I'll do it next time.
It seems seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers.
We do. Alright, hold on. Oh. God damn. One. Two. Three. Yay. No. Wait, no. Still got one more. Can I collect this shell? Nope. Alright, now we switch back. Yeah, my Geo Traveler is the only one out of all the travelers that's actually kind of built. Like she's not that strong. She's not the strongest, but she works. You know, now that I have Chiori, she's basically replaceable now. So my main team would be Chiori, Ito, Goro, and the legend himself, Benny Boy. Talk to me, Lyney.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Lynette, just like me for real.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
We've already been here, Paimon. I already have all the waypoints
Wait,
unlocked.
shh. Have you noticed that person over there?
Me.
The young girl.
Bitch.
Huh? What's wrong with her?
Her ass is
Paimon
flat.
didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
She's jerking him off.
Oh, he's right!
No, I'm dying.
Keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very
sorry.
alert. Perhaps we should split up.
I was so shocked. I'm shocked. She wasn't
You two
stealing
can
from
ride the
him.
lift
She
over
was
there and
jerking
wait
him
up
off.
top. I bet
She was
that'll be
stealing
her
his
escape
sperm.
route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me, boy. You wanna kiss me? Kiss me, fat boy. Kiss me, lover boy. I can just teleport up. Here, watch. Look. I have everything unlocked. But I gotta keep going with the story so I can get this thing. I'm not in co-op mode. Will unlock after specific prerequisite quests to ensure the best experience. Please complete the relevant story. Yes, sir. That's what I'm doing. Ugh. I ain't waiting around. What? Alright.
This is the spot where Lyney wanted us to wait.
Oh, there she is. Is she gonna jerk me off now?
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Nah. It's a doppelganger. Oh, there she goes.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction!
I mean, we were
What
down
should we
there.
do? Should we chase her?
We were down there, but then all of a sudden we showed up here. I think she'd be scared.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
We have the power of teleportation, Paimon. We are mighty.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lyney caught the thief.
He caught my heart.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should
God.
check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
It's the guy she jerked off.
No, that was all.
I'm kind of jealous.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lyney twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
What a loser.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lyney?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all.
Loser.
In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
You
What a
turned my
slippery
heart
little
to me
thief.
then.
Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lyney's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Can we go? It's been 48 minutes. I can teleport there. But, I think to get... Okay, wait, shh. Yeah, I know what he's gonna say. Yeah, that thing, yeah. I've already taken it. You could teleport there, but...
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
And they're scared of a
This
little
is an
itty-bitty
aqua
prophecy.
bus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while.
God, it's
The
raining
scenery is
outside.
always the same.
Fitting.
That's why it's better to travel with friends.
I have
So you mean
no
it's
friends.
still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Just the two of us.
Whatever.
But yeah, I have no friends.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Alright, big boy. Lead the way. Oh, Charlotte. I really like using her. I really like her playstyle.
Oh, excuse me. Aren't you the great magician Lyney and his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
Charlotte! Woohoo!
I'm Charlotte,
Woohoo!
a reporter for the Steambird.
Woohoo! Charlotte! Let's go.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
It's raining a lot outside.
Amazing. You recognized everybody almost immediately.
I hope the mic isn't picking it up.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I?
Bitch,
Wow,
I'm
today
famous.
must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
Move aside, Paimon.
So,
I'm the only
Charlotte,
VIP here.
what do you usually report on?
The news, the weather, affairs.
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You could still manage to keep readers'
There you go.
attention
I bet
as
she's
long as you
covered,
tell things from a clever enough
affairs.
angle, even if it's
Once
the
or
same
twice.
old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor
Called
that
it.
they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. That That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to solve them.
You
aren't
mean the serial
Yay.
disappearances of young women case?
Your Honor,
That's
I'm
right.
innocent.
These stories are the talk of the town right now.
You weren't
and
even
it's
there,
probably the most
so
mysterious
shut up.
case we've ever seen.
Quick, throw
If
Charlotte
I'm the
overboard.
first
She
with a
knows too
draft
much.
ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird. Oh, when that happens, I bet all the
Yeah,
other
it
reporters will
wasn't
shed
me.
tears of
Why are you
envy.
looking at
I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
How we're thinking. How am I gonna get away with this one?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
Hey, I've been
And
alive
ever
that long,
since,
so...
after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace.
I
But
dragged
the
them
scariest part
into my
is that
Serenity
to this
teapot.
day, none of the girls have
There is
ever
no
been
escape
found.
from that thing. They're all in my Serenity teapot.
Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case,
I
but
have
shortly
them- I
after
have
each
them hung
arrest,
over like
another
meat hooks.
disappearance would always happen.
Then there must be more than one criminal at work. Maybe they're... Yeah.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe
hell's
that
trying to
every
copy
case
my
has
work?
some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
And then
Please
fuck
don't
her.
imagine that, Lyney.
Then fuck the culprit. Fuck him on the dead. South Park is so good. They haven't put out any episodes recently. They did the Pandaverse, but then they stopped there. Hashtag bring back South Park.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Make South Park great again. But it's always been great. It did waver for some seasons there, but it's always been hilarious. Kenny, no. Oh my god, they killed Kenny. You bastards. It's a shame that they stopped doing that, but that's still funny. And the COVID episodes, those are hilarious. And look at that lag. Ay. Playing on a toaster. Shut. I don't even have it on high graphics. I have it on medium. Oh shit. I mean, the game is stylized. It's not high graphics. It's stylized instead. So. Oof. I just checked the recording for the live stream. That looks horrible.
Well, I
Hopefully that
really
doesn't
enjoyed
happen
chatting
again.
with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I'd like to give you a little bit of
I have an interview to
surprise.
get to. I should get going before I'm late.
It's not that little.
Okay,
slow.
Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
I like Charlotte.
Bye
I really
now.
like her.
Oh, be sure to stop
I
by
like
and
her
see me at
character.
the Steambird when you have time.
I like her gameplay.
What a
I like
tough
her burst.
job. Always
She's
running
really fun to
around
use.
and
I like her.
interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
You know what else is huge? I'm asking you if anybody knows what else is huge. I wouldn't know. Sade. Beautiful. The towns really have evolved. You got the city of Mondstadt, the city of Leeway, Hattie, Nazuma, Sumeru. Fontaine is definitely the most complex one. It even has an underground. I've been there. Unlocked the... Yeah, I've already unlocked the waypoint for it. Oh, good.
You gotta find that balance.
Take a guess.
Guess these nuts in your face.
This is our current abode.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go?
This is my own
I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
This is my own private domicile, and I will not be harassed. Bitch.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
Is this guy gonna kill
I
himself?
see.
He sounds like he's gonna kill
Everyone
himself.
is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
Let's go.
Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
I'm okay. Fuck off, Remine. I don't care.
Hello.
I'm kidding. Remine was my first Fontaine
Nice to meet
character.
you.
I got him
My
from
name's
the
Paimon,
event.
and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Lyney.
Your brother sounds like he's about to kill himself as well. Put some
Lyney, could you come here for a
He's a
moment?
diver, so I guess he doesn't need pads.
What is it, Fremine?
He wants a kiss.
Do you have something to tell me?
He wants a kiss. He's gay. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I myself, never mind. Okay, stop raining. The sun
Okay,
isn't really
I
out,
see.
but it's peering through the clouds.
Is everything all right?
It's kind of like a really musty gray outside.
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption.
Just last week it was
Before I
boiling
forget,
hot.
the Traveler and I collected more materials to make
Everyone
magic
was shirtless,
pockets.
even at
Were
night.
you able to get any,
It's
Fremine?
raining again.
Yes.
That's
I
awesome.
went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Take me home. Oh, can I? Fuck you. Shit. What? I can't help myself. Okay, it's starting raining there, and it stopped raining in real life.
Looks like rain.
Rain,
You're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago?
winds howling.
Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
I don't know if I'll ever play The Witcher on stream, because how should I go? I've played it so many times now. Kind of sick of it. I love the game, but one too many times, honestly. I think I've played it like 5 times.
What's wrong,
completed the story
Fremine?
plus the DLCs.
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a
about kissing
dragon
on
of
us.
water once
I know.
resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps,
Oh, I know who it
skies
is.
will cloud up and pour out rain.
I know who the dragon is. Yeah, I've received a spoiler for this story.
When I was a
To be fair,
child,
it's been out for like a year or
my
so.
mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs.
Don't do that.
Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If you do that, you're gonna get stoned.
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
I know who the dragon. I know who the Hydro Dragon is. I can't speak.
It rained for
I know
longer
who
than
it
I
is,
suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
You know what that means?
Was there something you needed to do, Lyney?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Oh, are you leaving now?
Yeah, goodbye.
What is it,
Don't
Fremine?
talk.
I'm in a hurry.
Even this guy's
I
sick of
get
him.
it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there?
Okay, pay me.
I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted.
Pay me in
And
primo
the boss
gems.
there tends to be
Now.
pretty talkative.
Do it.
Fremine has
Give
always been a
me
little afraid of
5,000
her.
primo gems.
No
And I'll
trouble
do
at
it.
all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Give me 500 primo gems, and I'll do it for free.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks.
Shut up.
Oh, no need, no need.
Just kill yourself already. I shouldn't say that. I like his playstyle a lot. I don't really know much about his character, so I can't really say I care, but I do like his playstyle. It's interesting. Let's just teleport up here.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Moshi moshi.
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Yes.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making, what were they called again?
Mega dildo.
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell
okay.
right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
They're bags, but sure.
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth.
How about you pay
When
me?
they told me what they'd
instead?
be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full
Can I
amount,
get a discount
saying
for-
that I had a
for
business
night
to
with
run.
you?
It seems
gotta
both their
shut up,
hearts
man.
and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So,
Pause.
is Lyney
Pause.
actually loaded?
Shut up.
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey, is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Bonk.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology.
I really like
Wasting is a
the-
kind of crime.
The steampunk kind of
does a
vibe they're
big
going
machine
for.
like that get
They're
its
blending in
power
it with
from?
fantasy.
Ah, well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Do you perchance have any unobtainium?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale
She said the
harvests people's
thing.
belief in justice
She
and
said the
converts it
thing.
into energy to be used all around
The
Fontaine.
thing.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments.
I said, I fucked up already. Never
Paimon
mind,
still doesn't
cut.
get it. How
Cut.
could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines? Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into...
Even though I've never heard
whoops.
anyone really put it that way before,
Zoned out.
it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Businessman,
Business
respect.
isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Hey, hold on. Before
Oh
you
my
go around
God,
trying
it's
to collect
him.
payments, why don't you settle your own debts first? If Confrere of Cabriere wants to
This
poach
fucking
clients
guy.
from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
This guy.
Ah, you're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
I was wondering where he was for the what's it called? Yeah. Sumeru storyline. Because was he in Inazuma? I don't remember. It was so long ago. But yeah, I was surprised I didn't show up in Sumeru. So this is where he was.
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Ed Sheeran looking ass.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now. And honestly, things have been pretty boring.
Why? This place is awesome.
But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Dude, I'm the only one watching. Thank you, man. Nah, I'm just doing this shit because I'm bored. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Hey, can you see live chat? Yeah, I can. Dude, I'm the only one. She knew that's a hedge. Yeah, I knew. Yeah. I received a spoiler for it. I think on Instagram or maybe online. It was just memes and stuff. Yeah. But I know. I'm really late to this stuff. I stopped playing for like God knows how long. But now I'm finally back. Sumeru came out, then Fontaine came out. I kind of rushed to the Sumeru storyline because I pulled Nahida and I wanted to level her up, so I kind of just rushed through it. I just said whatever, screw it. But I want to take my time with the Fontaine storyline. And since I'm kind of bored, I don't have anything
Northland
to do.
Bank boy.
I don't have anything to do
getting
throughout
something?
the day.
Don't interrupt.
I'll work
It's not
at
often
night.
I run into the traveler
So
like this.
I'm just,
Why don't
doing
you wait
this
for me over there
'cause I'm
for a
bored.
You
Yeah,
kidding?
I
Aren't
was
you
pretty
the one
surprised to
looking
see
for us?
Child here.
You
I did
really
not know that he
expect
was
us
gonna
to
show
sit
up
and
here.
twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your Mora, fine.
This guy thinks he's
Why don't
Kratos.
you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
I don't know who Tusser
Hey,
says.
that's
Who
way
Tusser
over
is.
the line.
Oh,
All
wait,
right,
it's his
boys,
brother, right? Yeah, I
let's
think
see
it's his
who has
brother.
to pay up now.
Alright, time
Can
for
you at
combat.
least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty
You two
excited
will
to
have
do
to
it.
be my witnesses, okay?
Hey, Yulans. Go ahead, they're all yours.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Show me what you got. Now, is this going to be Child as a playable character or Child as a boss? Oh, wait. I was tiddling my thumb.
Yeah. Riptide.
Aye. Oh, missed that. Anyone else? Who's alive? You. Die. Ah! I don't suck at this game, I swear. Dead. I am the best.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland
I don't think
Bank?
I'm saying that properly.
Wait, don't tell
But,
me you're...
Thanks for joining, man.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it? Huh?
What's going on?
Now's my chance!
I was about to say, is Child really about to get smacked around by this random NPC?
Huh.
Ain't
That
no
was
way.
weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
This
if I want to stay
autoplay
sharp,
thing
I shouldn't be
doesn't work
relying too much
sometimes.
on
I
my
have to
vision
press
anyway.
the goddamn
Besides,
thing.
I always have my delusion in case I need it.
Delusion. What's a delusion again? Fake vision, right? I have dementia.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, Child? And don't say it's work for Northland Bank.
It's for the Northland Bank.
Well,
See, I have to press
I
the
guess
damn
it's
thing.
because
This-
I've been in a
this
bad
trash
mood
doesn't
lately.
work.
What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside
it's
of me.
a fake vision. Yeah,
And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible
Electro for
mood.
Child. Oh, so that's why his boss fight does
You losing
the
control
electro
of your
part.
vision just now
I forgot
is
about
connected
that.
with that power
It has
you're
been a
feeling
long time.
inside.
Years, in fact.
That is a possibility.
Although I think most people forgot. Or maybe it's just me.
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss.
A bussy!
It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had
Oh,
been
it's a
through.
woman. I thought
And
it
she
was
was
a man.
always very strict when
That sounds
teaching
like
me
a
combat techniques.
Man's
One
name.
time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
Well, you're pretty fun to use as a character, so I'd say that training paid off.
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss.
A bussy!
In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Are you sure it wasn't your mother?
Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
Yeah, that's his mother.
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind.
Why can't you make that whale when
I'll
I'm
never
using
forget
it
it.
in the overworld?
So you used the
Bastard.
whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
It's very possible that these two are basically continuations. Let's just go
So
with the
why
second
don't you
one.
just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
Oh, Economia. Oh, I completely
You make it
forgot
sound
about
so
that.
easy.
Is that where you
Ever
fell?
since the incident I experienced there,
Yeah, bussy.
I've never stopped
Bussy,
searching for
yeah.
Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh,
so he doesn't know about
sounds like
Economia.
some kind of ghost story.
I don't remember. Did he show up in
Yeah,
Inazuma?
I'm out of leads at
Don't
this
remember.
point, but
I
there's
know that
nothing
the,
more I can
the
do.
Wanderer did.
It seems that strange encounters in this
Scaramouche,
world
but
tend to be
this guy?
elusive like
Nah.
that.
Oh, my memory.
Seems the time really flies when I'm
Not
talking with
work.
you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so
Alright,
I should get
piss
going.
off.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
Piss off, child. Let me finish my
No,
mission.
it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist.
So, let's say that they convict a rapist. Can he, like, walk free if he defeats a champion duelist? Is that how that works? And on that note, champion duelist, are they like playing Yu-Gi-Oh or something? It's time to duel, hell yeah.
The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point.
Okay.
So engaging in such a duel is regarded as
Makes
a symbol
sense.
of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel.
Whoa.
Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
Hey, gambling's pretty fun.
Do many people
I do
actually
say
get
so
out of their
myself.
trials by winning the duel?
Lose some, you win some.
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Chlorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well,
It's kind of
that's
annoying,
child
actually.
for ya.
Someone bugging you to fight them all the time. Are you a
Feels
child?
like we heard that
Oh,
name somewhere
wait,
before.
actually, I just
Chlorinde.
realized what I said.
Huh.
I'm terrible about remember names. Me too. In the game and in real life. Yeah.
Oh,
Not really
before I
anymore.
forget,
That's good.
I want you to have this.
Yeah, I don't want your dildo. I don't want your used condoms either.
Your vision?
What the?
You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now.
If
Besides,
you say so.
I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
He's in love.
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
Can I touch you instead?
That sneaky guy.
Zesty.
He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lyney's performance.
Yeah, about that Paimon. We've already done everything. And the Paimon suggests a clear shape to walk all around the court of Fontaine. Alright. Thank you for writing that we did that.
Coming.
'Cause I would not want to
Reporter
do
who was
that. I would
barely around
explore
for
this
most of the
place
story was the
from top to
murderer all
bottom.
along. Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Whew. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing.
They are? How about you read one to me at bedtime? And never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading, blah, blah, blah.
The
Alright, this one.
whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more,
Oh, lag,
well,
lag.
novel.
Whoops.
It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
You buy it. I don't care.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time.
We're broke, Paimon. We're broke. We need money.
Shouldn't we be heading to the opera house to see Lyney's
Why do you think I'm doing the story mission?
It's
I need
almost time
money.
for the show to start, so we should get going. Lyney said that the opera house is on Aranias, so let's go ride the aquabus.
Okay. Yeah, we can just teleport there. I've already unlocked everything. I explored everything before doing the actual story. Yeah, I've been to this place as well, farming that boss fight that's over there. My god, that thing is freaky. Can I kill it? I have permission to kill it.
Now this is fancy! The Opera Epiclese. What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Lyney and that we're looking forward to it. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child.
He's gonna come out with 2 heads now.
I don't know
You
why
just
you always
jinxed it.
feel the need to
You
ask
just
so
jinxed
much.
it.
I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
Alright, it's gonna have 4 arms now. Unfortunate.
I guess if
Womp
they're
womp.
our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
He's gonna be dumb.
Maybe
calling
this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
It makes me feel kind of lonely. God damn it. Let's leave.
Vache.
Who?
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Vache yourself.
No, Paimon didn't say anything.
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing
Smash.
through Fontaine converges
Wait,
here.
no. How old is she?
It's customary
Oh,
for
crap.
newlyweds to
I
come
take
here
that back.
and wish for children.
I take that back. Forget about that.
Lynette, you scared Paimon. When did you get
Let
here?
me look it up. Lynette age.
Lyney asked me to wait
Uh,
here for you. Remember?
Am I finished?
Right.
Lynette age. Hold up. Hold on. Age. Alright, somewhere between 18 and 20 years old. Okay. No. I'm safe. No. There's a goal. No. I don't want to get thrown in jail.
What do you mean?
The Hydro Archon is going to
There
put
are a
me in
lot of
jail.
people here
She's going
right
to be able
now.
to convict me this time. Because, at the beginning, she tried to convict me for the Paimon being an object or
Scare
whatever.
Paimon, are
You're
you?
going to convict me now for pedophilia. Jesus.
Hey,
No.
the time for eerie things.
Yeah, exactly, Paimon. I agree.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the
Yes,
voice
tell
you
me
heard.
something, anything.
In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
I haven't even resonated with the Hydro
to the Hydro
statue
element?
thing.
But what would hearing
And I'm
the
not
voice
gonna.
have
I'm
to do with
keeping Geo.
elemental
I
power?
don't have good artifacts for
When
the
do you
Hydro
cry,
Traveler.
Paimon?
And my
Wait,
talents are at level 1 for the
have to
Hydro
do with
Traveler.
anything?
So I'm not switching it.
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really scared.
Hey, yo.
Then you should
Why the message
understand
being
that
retracted?
tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges.
I didn't
Even the
retract
tears
those
that fall to the
messages.
ground will
Straight
eventually
up.
gather here.
I'm guessing you
So maybe
deleted
what
them.
you heard
Oh,
was
good.
the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say?
It seems to be calling out someone's name. Strayus, you good?
If you were hearing their
Don't know if you're still
emotions,
here, but
Paimon
you
wonders
good? You
what
deleted
happened
everything.
to them.
Rather than
Well,
worrying about them,
whatever
we
makes you
should
happy,
worry
man.
about my brother first.
Rather than worrying about that. Yeah,
Don't let
yeah.
that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Lyney might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Lyney.
Let's go. Alright, Lyney. Give me 5,000 Primo Gems, and I'll work with you for free. Offer the Hydro Sigils to obtain your... yeah, okay. So this is the thing. How many do I have? Can't hear you properly. Okay, yeah. I actually try to talk less when there's dialogue, but I sometimes can't. I sometimes can't help myself. I'm good, man. I'm here. Yeah, okay, nah. I was just asking because you deleted all your messages, or at least for me, they're all deleted. But hey, you do you, man. As long as you're happy, that's what matters. That's it, 132, and I only got to level 4. And like the previous 2 trees or whatever's, there's 50 levels. Oh, God help me. Hey, at least the incentive is that I get crowns. I don't know how many crowns I have. Let me see. Okay, I got 17. Yeah, that's good. I can't leave evidence to FBI. I understand. I understand. No, yeah, I know. A hole is a goal. I understand. I understand. All good. Oh, hold on. Pee break. Be right back. The demons have been expunged. My aim is perfect, by the way. TMI, I know. We like to have fun here. Or whatever. My beer. My beer is empty now. I only have water now. Damn it. Sadness. And I haven't bought more beer.
Traveler in Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Yes, I have come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
Okay, I'll wait. It better be a VIP ticket with a blowjob included.
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Please tell me it includes a quickie.
Seats. Thanks, Lyney.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
I'm gonna keep thanking you because
Lyney,
it pisses
could
you
you
off.
come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
All right.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats.
Skedaddle.
You go ahead, Lyney.
I have to press the thing so that the dialogue advances. Ooh, listen to that music. I'm really liking that. I haven't even done anything, and the music is already this good. Ooh, here we go. We're gonna get to meet Nouvellette. Yes, I know, he's the Hydro Dragon. I got spoiled. Who's that? Yeah, there he is, there he is. Big man, big man. Big man, big man in the house.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Alright, are we gonna get a scripted cutscene? And not a pre-rendered one? Come on, say the thing. Say the thing. Say the line, Bart.
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
Alright, Paimon, go talk to him. Emergency food. Go.
Of course you put this on Paimon.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry.
Is he really the strongest by lore? Well, in his gameplay, he has like a Kamehameha. I don't have him. I think I tried to pull for him. I didn't get him, sadly. But when I did a trial run for him, I was so awestruck. Like, my honest reaction was, is this really Genshin in 2024? A character that can summon a Kamehameha? It's awesome, don't get me wrong. That's awesome.
I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
And since he's a dragon, I guess it makes sense for him to be really strong. He's like the only playable dragon. He's stronger than the Archons, yes? Damn. Alright.
Oh! So you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down.
Paimon, all you do is yell. Like me.
Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
By the way, Nouvellette, smash.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Lyney's too?
Nah, but the character that I'm most most excited to see is Father Arlecchino. I'm saving my wishes to pull for her, to try to pull for her. My luck is absolute ass.
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Lyney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Can I be your friend? Let me be your friend. Be my daddy.
Oh, so you're not friends with Lyney then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Not really. It's been over an hour since I arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat.
Bitch, I'm famous.
And as required by proper etiquette, I will also...
Audio cut out for me a little bit there.
Neuvillette, what an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Arlecchino's the current
Mr.
type.
Lyney.
Yeah.
I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
That, what's it called? The drip merchandising, whatever they did on their Twitter. Yeah, it's got people really hyped.
Wait, Neuvillette?
Myself included.
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Neuvillette is.
I do, I know
Allow
who he
me to
is.
introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice.
I'm
That
special, I
seat
know
is
who he
always
is.
reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
I'm gonna sit in that chair.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really.
When is he gonna say
And
the
by
thing?
the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now.
Chad
I
Farina.
believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Damn, nice angle. Nice angle. Farina is legal, right? She's like 100 years old.
It's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Yeah, I'm
Very
special.
good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Okay, scripted cutscene.
So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Farina is 500 plus. Let's go! Round of applause. I will not be thrown in jail on this day.
Yay! The show is finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
Okay, everybody shut up. Shush, 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 shush.
Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Shut up, Paimon!
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Lyney. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Rigged.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Rigged.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Uh-oh.
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Alright, it done? Is it done?
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything!
Okay, so that was awesome. That was pretty cool. Very nicely animated. However, at the end there, when he, you know, snapped his fingers and all those bubbles went up, I was expecting, you know, because she evaporated, but her clothes didn't. I was expecting her to walk on stage fully nude. So my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. But still, very, very cool Sugoi.
Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
Magic.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking.
Skill
To
issue.
appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Yeah, me neither. I was expecting her to be fucking naked, man.
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance.
Shit show. I want my money back. Now.
But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here.
I didn't pay for the ticket, but still, give me 5,000 Primo Gems.
The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough, but Lynette is still my assistant after all.
I see that it's not a full house. Empty, empty. Oh, wait. Wait, are these even chairs? I don't think those are chairs. I'm a shut up now.
In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member.
Oh, me.
Please,
Pick me.
If my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
I want to get sliced in half.
I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap.
I'm kind of dumb.
Our
I didn't
lucky
guess that.
audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey,
Magic.
do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lyney have actual superpowers?
Paimon, shut up.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin.
I bet I can guess who it's gonna be.
Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute.
Am I not the main character? It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible.
It would only
You don't
be
need to do
cramped.
anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box.
So
If the magic is
shit.
interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the fortress of Meripede.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying not to talk over the audio because I also want to hear it.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown?
From 100?
Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down.
That's still a big
number. You can
number.
go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
Lyney's prepared with a 2 crash. Shut up.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59,
Bro,
58.
started from the top, dude.
60! 59! 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
I don't know how to count. I'm sorry. I never learned.
54, 53, 52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
Pizza time.
I am
agree.
counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40! 39! 38!
Mr. Lyney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lyney doesn't seem nervous at all.
He's probably done this 100 times. Oh,
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
is someone getting gangbanged? I wouldn't be surprised.
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
I'm kind of worried.
25! 24! 23!
What's wrong, Mr. Lyney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19! 18! 17!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
Why didn't we start with 10 then? Oh, shush.
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
Haha, very funny.
Hey, slow down! Honestly.
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
Hey! All right, worth it. Worth it. I think it is? Oh. What happened there?
What happened?
Wait, seriously? Is she dead? Huh? Hey, yo.
Huh? Is this part of the show?
Excited
Mr.
audience
Lyney,
member.
You're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh,
See,
no.
I knew it was rigged.
Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
Ah, she's
This
fine.
performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Is that how you write guards? I don't think that's how you write guards.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this
I'm
soon
not
enough.
alarmed. I couldn't care less. I just want to see Arlecchino.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead.
Holy
His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Lyney's magic troupe.
Seriously? An actual death in this game that we actually witnessed? Could it be that the story of Genshin Impact is getting darker? When we finally get to Natland, are we gonna see like bodies hanging from trees? God damn!
Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance.
Your Honor, I swear to you that I have not put her in my basement. And when I say basement, I mean my Serenity teapot. I actually just thought of something. I actually mentioned this before, but the Serenity teapot is such an easy way to kidnap people. You would never find them. Never.
And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
I'm innocent.
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
And put it on like this. Yeah, in front of the audience, damn.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly?
Who is it, man? Tell me.
I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Lyney, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Oh, damn, seriously?
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Lyney do this?
Is Lyney balding?
He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
He's a suspect. Guilty! He's guilty! Hang his ass!
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Lyney and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that he...
She got nervous all of a sudden.
I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
Why did you open your
But
mouth?
what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense.
Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
I just got my lunch. Let's see. Oh, this looks good. But the story doesn't end. Oh shit. Wait. We keep going.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Lyney, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
Where's the option to say he's guilty? Call me Uncle Ruckus.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Lyney's help, our little duel ended in a draw.
Sure.
But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
Huh. It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Lyney's attorney and defend him in this case?
I never agreed to this. I don't agree to this.
Very well.
Hang his ass.
The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth.
Hello? Keep going.
Lyney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big-shot Outlander can build in such a short amount of time.
My reputation isn't the only thing big.
I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Lyney!
Damn, that's good. Come on, keep going. Jesus.
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Every Monday.
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
It's hard to say.
I understand. Even I'm not sure what happened, so I can only imagine how difficult it is for you to grasp the situation. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not, and I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says,
Dude, we're just being
the impossible
assholes.
could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
I like that. All right, Paimon, you just went up in my book, in my
Paimon
consideration.
bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence.
Too bad. Womp womp.
Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys.
Sure.
Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you down. I mean, just
Just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Ah, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Lyney.
Exactly. Spill it.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial.
And just come up with new stuff.
'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case! Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Too late.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see.
Hey, yo, he's not gonna take me to a back alley.
The deceased is one of Lyney's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
Why was Conwell inside? Yeah.
This is
why
the
was he
real
inside,
mystery.
man?
We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank.
I don't
The ropes
know who
holding
this
the tank
Chizu
were then
person
burned
is,
by the
but,
pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident.
I'm doing the
If
story
anything,
mission.
the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Lyney is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
I'm loving how they're all just blaming him for everything. It's kind of sad, but pretty funny as well.
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
Come on. Oh, whoops.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
It's not always true. People can be the most reliable evidence. People can be bought off.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good.
I like this guy.
Anyway, you
Esmond.
may investigate the scene of the
Shit.
crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows,
pardon
maybe
me.
you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
You can use the case recorder to confirm your current evidence and clue collection situation and sort case-related information. Alright. I'm probably gonna forget the existence of that book, but I will do my best. You can check as yet undiscovered evidence and clues in the case record, then investigate the corresponding areas to locate them. Use the perception skills. Alright, let the investigation begin. Though I'll probably just stream for like maybe an hour more. An hour and a half more. Then I think I'll stop for today. But tomorrow I'll probably continue. If I'm not too busy.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
This is a little annoying part. I think it's interesting. I think it's different. It's kind of like in the Arkham games, where, you know, you have the combat, but then you also have the detective parts of the story. It's kind of just part of it. It's interesting. It might be a bit boring or annoying, as you say here, but it's still different.
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
Why so serious? Shut up, Paimon. You're not the Joker, yeah?
Whoa. Look! This bit is made from different material! Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
It seems to be flammable, like a type of flash cotton. Flammable.
So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means... Wait! Paimon should write all this down! Let's take notes!
Write that down, quick. Okay, this rope was used to suspend the water tank. It suddenly broke when the fireworks were being launched. Bleh. Sure. I can't read. Look for clues.
Whoever the murderer was,
Okay.
why would it be him?
Are we missing anything? Should I talk to her? Or is it all done? Or should I go to... I guess I should go over to these. Ma'am, have you seen anything? Report now. Tell me everything you know. Or you'll be the next to disappear. Okay. So within a certain area, I have to finish... Oh, come on. Ugh. So within a certain area, I have to finish all the clues. Okay. I understand. You, woman. Oh, man, sorry. Speak to me.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Lyney and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
See, I knew it was rigged. It should have been me, not her.
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
As tall as my
Lyney
cock.
used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had to take it...
Sorry to cut you off. I actually didn't mean to do that.
away for further
Okay.
inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Lyney knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out. Lyney reserved our seats for us, too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Lyney.
Even though it's bad for Lyney's case, Paimon had better write it down.
No, Paimon, we must, what's that law that you can use in a court, in the court? It's something about withholding something that's actually irrelevant to the death of a person. So it's basically something that you can do. So if it's not directly related to the cause, like for example the rope is what snapped and fell down, but that isn't related to the seat in and of itself and the prior knowledge of that seat. I think it's something like that. I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, but I did read something like that. Magic box. Alright, start off. Okay, you, talk to me. Maurice! Mauricio! I cannot move it anymore, Maurice.
Hello there. What are you investigating?
That ass.
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list. Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person.
Make sure that in the paper it says I have big bulging muscles and a big smart brain.
Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Correction, she was a painter from Fontaine.
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects.
Yeah, but again, cause and motivation are two different things. So, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but damn.
Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Missing lady. Halsey is the missing person. She'll never be found again. Womp womp. R.I.P. Okay, next. It's not that annoying. Yeah, I don't think it's that annoying. Wait. Oh, whoops. I missed it. Okay, speak. Isildur. Isildur? From Lord of the Rings? I'm a huge fan.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too. If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, all right?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Paimon doesn't have any thoughts at all.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
I don't remember that.
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it.
Am I just
It's
deaf?
just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lyney's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
Sure.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Lyney's accomplice, Lynette perhaps, jumping atop the water tank or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
But wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Wait, so was the rope cut or burned off? Or both?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Started to swing a bit in that case.
Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
Dumbass.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
What sound? Stage during the magic show. During the Switch performance, there was an audible thump that many audience members heard. Sure. Good water. My cup is running out. was next? Over there. Oh, the box. Come on. Alright. Oh, there they are. Arrest them, officer. Arrest them. Both of them. Send them to a concentration camp. Now, make sure they can't harm anybody else.
Hey, you! Yes,
Me.
both of you! Over here!
Hey, it's
I've been
Navia.
keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Ito is better.
You mean us?
Ito supremacy.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Hey, if I'm paid enough, I'm willing to bend the truth a bit. Just saying.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
I am you.
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving
Arataki gang, let's go!
You name it. Spina di Rosula does it. And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Okay.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm not gonna call you boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs.
Is this guy
are under
okay?
my
He sounds like he's
purview.
dying.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No, no need. You don't have
there-
to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
There, it just clicked. I know, I'm really dumb, but it just clicked. So she's supposed to be like a mafia boss, right? And those two are like your little henchmen? Yeah.
Okay, if you say so.
Peaky Blinders.
Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand. That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Lyney an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too! That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Yeah, I wanted to pin the message,
Intuition,
but my
naturally.
hands weren't free.
My unparalleled intuition. Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Lyney without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she? But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
So, okay, let me try to understand the Society of Fontaine. So, anybody can press charges against anybody? Is that it? Even if they're innocent, people can just be assholes? Wouldn't that, I get that they'd eventually be found innocent, like this person was just wasting our time. But then again, yeah, they're just wasting their time. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would function that well.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
But hey, it works here, so...
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Yeah, she's kinda hot. I guess I'll agree with her.
All right, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Bitch. I'm kidding. I shouldn't be mean.
Answer count.
Come on.
Well,
I
I
have
say
this
it
thing on.
does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well?
I don't know what that means.
And why would that be?
Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside. Something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated like entertainment. Yeah.
See, Silver and Maloose? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Maloose. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors.
Woohoo!
Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
I don't work for nobody.
When did we become assistants?
Unless you're paying me.
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
Kinda submissive, isn't she?
That's more like it.
I think you missed the point. Yeah.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
He's wearing sunglasses indoors. Quick, arrest him.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lyney's tricks. Thanks!
They're gonna touch Lyney in strange places.
Whoever the murderer was, they must have made preparations well beforehand. This rope was obviously tampered with.
Yeah, obviously.
People needed to register and reserve a seat for the show. That, combined with this number selector, could allow you to pick a young lady instead of some old fogey.
That's rude, but sure.
Why would it be him? How strange. Gosh, no wonder the serial disappearances never got solved. We all heard that noise, didn't we?
Sure.
Why would it...
Oh, okay. Just one person to talk to? That's it? Alright.
Sorry, but no
Alright,
one
Shreyas.
can freely enter or
Thanks,
exit the Opera House
thanks
at
for
the
watching,
moment.
man.
If you wish to leave, you must register your identity
Have a
with
good
us
night.
first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Lyney and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes. After the Chief
I'm only gonna
Justice
stream
gave the
for like,
order, everyone coming in
30
or
more
out
minutes,
must
maybe.
undergo a
Yeah,
strict
until 5.
inspection.
Yeah,
So,
it's almost
the
5,
missing
right?
girl couldn't have left from here.
Man.
At least, not from that point on.
Yeah.
I doubt there was much opportunity then, either.
How can you be so sure,
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Lyney's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave.
I was expecting...
We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
I was expecting this thing to have a really squeaky voice, but it's got a pretty deep one for a
So,
woman.
it's safe
I
to
like
say
it.
the girl couldn't have left through here.
Kind of turns me on. Ha
Alright, thank you for your help. This will be useful info.
Do I look like I can read? I can't.
We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Lyney's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we?
All right,
Understood.
Lynette,
Then I
you're
will be
guilty.
going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, Lynette. Come on, man. Stop flirting with
You've
the cop.
arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and we'll be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Call me Sherlock Holmes.
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
And that kind of sucks the fun out of it.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
I hope our Lachino soars up soon. I'm only gonna stream for like 30 more minutes.
Stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
Am I supposed to notice anything? I see nothing.
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
I'd rather forget. Makes it more enjoyable.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Neither did I.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board.
Ah, flashbang.
So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get? Exactly.
I'm a smart boy.
All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Me smart, me think.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
Get rotated, son.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Right! You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end!
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
Already?
And
Damn.
what about Lynette? Where was she?
In hell.
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting!
That's how we were able to coordinate Lyney's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who.
Damn, saying
And
that Lynette
that's
has
my
a flat
favorite
chest.
part of this trick.
Damn.
Only Lynette and I can perform
Sad.
it.
So that's how it all worked! Wow! Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last!
Kind of sucks the fun out of it, honestly, but...
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending.
No, we're trying to clear
And
their
then
names.
I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
Poof, into thin air.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick
I mean, it
to
was
commit
pretty
a
obvious that it was a
crime.
tunnel. Just
Have a
saying.
look around. I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime, so Lyney and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Imagine if Lynette had been the one to disappear. I honestly thought, now that I think about it, weren't they setting it up? Because on the aqua bus, or whatever the hell it's called, they were saying, Lynette said, or Lyney, names, man. He said, I don't know what I would do to find my sister. I do everything possible or whatever. So I thought they were gonna set it up for her to vanish. That would have been pretty interesting. I would have been more invested, because it was actually a character that we got to know, and an important character to the story, not some random hoe.
Why would...
Shut up, Paimon. I want your opinion, I'll ask for it. A ladder. Later. Another ladder.
Huh. What's this?
A hook.
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope.
Yeah, the Japanese use it.
There's all
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
Come on, I'm pressing the thing. Okay, investigate. Okay, yeah. Already investigated that. Hey, this. Broken vase.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
I'm wet.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Well, you see, in a vase, plants are stored. And to preserve the plant, water is placed inside the vase.
Oh, Paimon knows! It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear?
That's not how that works.
Here's a broken vase!
Hey, see?
Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
I'm smart.
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish. It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
And it was... Oh, okay, so it was probably... It broke... because of a struggle between the girl that went missing and the culprit. That's just a theory, a game theory.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right?
Wait, so she's naked
clothes
right
are
now?
here.
Awesome.
But she's nowhere to be found.
Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them?
Paimon, you've clearly never kidnapped somebody.
Ugh,
Come on.
This is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
Give me those glasses. The young lady's clothes. I shall wear them and assume the young lady's identity. Call me Halsey. What's left? This thing. I honestly don't see anything. High precision. Okay.
Why would it?
Well, we're done. Oh, no, not yet. Still got this. That's everything, yeah? Nope. There's the trolley. Aha! This is how we got in.
What is this place?
Yeah, it's a vent. I think I know where it leads
It seems
to.
someone
I think
could
I've
fit
been
through
there.
here.
Huh. Could this have been the suspect's escape?
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
Let's go to
Oh, you're right! Let Paimon write that down.
Write that down, write that down. Tunnel vent, yes. That's obviously how they got in. There is nothing else. So
Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes. Let's head back up.
okay, so they went in through here. Hold on. So the girl descended here. She ended up here. She was on her way there. The culprit came out of the vent. And about here, they struggled. So there was a struggle. Broke the vase. And then, well, I guess he took her through the vent again. Legit, we just gotta follow the vent.
Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns. Seems to me that there are several things that don't add up here.
How about we meet up at your place?
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement. The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
The plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable.
It's not the only thing that's thickening.
No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Lyney and Lynette.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Put them in the slammer.
Charges and then trial.
So that I can slam them.
So if the charges are upheld,
sorry.
they'll announce a sentence?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the oratrice will hear statements from both sides. That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the oratrice has its own will and is a judge in its own right.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. And not that this has ever happened anyway.
Sure, man.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually decides? Paimon thought Neuvillette called the shots.
So did I.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment.
Leave it to the machines,
Which is
man.
why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Why?
I refuse to be confined by the law. I do not recognize your authority. Get the fuck out of my way, or I will kill you.
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
Skill issue.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
He's about to break it down. Hold up. He's about to break it down.
Whoa! There's no need for that! Paimon thinks they have a point. That said, are they providing food?
Of course. I just hope you don't mind
Fat
the
ass.
lack of options, I'm afraid.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too.
Oh yeah. She wants me. She wants me bad.
I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
Uh-huh.
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all. Just kidding, just kidding. Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks.
No
If we cannot
snacks?
buy some, then we'll simply make some.
Huh? Here? But how?
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Let's go.
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
It's about wheat. It's about flour. Eat up the bread, and we gain the power.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it.
Now make
Please
me
sit
some
tight
bread.
for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome snack soon enough.
Bread,
These
please.
three are quite the interesting group. And Paimon thought it smelled good while it was still in the oven. Oh, it's even better now. Paimon can't stop drooling. From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the baking process. But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself. Beating the egg whites, grinding almonds, everything.
I was applauding.
My kitty just
And
came
I
in.
was giving encouraging
He opened the
smiles.
door. I have to go close it real quick.
Paimon was just thinking, aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty beating egg whites and baking like this?
She's about to be beating
Well,
something
I
else.
don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack.
Yep.
Anyway, give these a try, fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Only 3?
Well, they're all for me,
eating
right?
too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head.
Is she calling me
You
fat?
wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush, would you?
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is Demoiselle's favorite, strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the spirit.
So, she likes it black, does she? Okay.
No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I should.
All right then. Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber. However, we can assume that Lyney and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in
you
the
see?
tunnel,
I guess
resulting
I
in
knew
the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
I think the guy's just a fucking rapist. So he tore off her clothes and, yeah.
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims, whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
Maybe.
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guards said that she has never had any dealings with the Magic Troop's members.
Were we not
We were. We know what happened.
From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case.
Dude, let's just follow the vent. God damn it.
Your macarons are amazing, though, Navia. They smell great. They're nice and crisp and super sweet.
You also smell pretty nice, Navia. Now smell your hair now.
They are my specialty, after all. And I see you've already had 5 of them.
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3, honest.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough. Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? How could you?
This isn't relevant to the story.
If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons... Huh?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons.
Exactly.
As you wish, the one.
And I have the...
Motherfucker, let's get back to the story. I'm trying to solve a murder case, not eat
Well,
macaroons.
that's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look around the area.
You're not gonna find
I
anything.
don't know what
sure.
we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest the 2 of you think the case over again. It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
All right, thanks for your help and for the snacks.
And for looking at your butt.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything new.
It's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial. Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here, take Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
Well, okay. I think I'm gonna leave it here. Been streaming for 2 hours, maybe more. Let me check. Yeah, okay, almost 3 hours. I'm gonna stop now. Yeah, bye-bye. Wait. We have some stuff. Can I buy any wishes? Yes, I can buy 1 wish. Beautiful. Okay, for real this time. Bye.